I am currently the Vice President of Operations of Comax Manufacturing. One of the reasons why I was brought on to run operations was to get them into the 21st century with automation. Basically, when I came here, everything was on a manual type system. There were a lot of paperwork, there was highlighters used, and there was quite a few of compounding issues at that time.
What I'm going to show to you, it's a quality control report. After testing raw materials and finished product, we would fill up all these columns. So white part we filed for everybody, and yellow part were going into production. Everybody was using this hard copy to see actually inventory and history of any finished product in the Comax.
I went out and I was looking at various software packages. We came across the Batch Matrix. And what impressed me with Batch Matrix from the start was that they had worked already in the flavor and fragrance industry. So when you spoke to the engineering and the design people, they had a full understanding of the uniqueness of our industry.
4 years ago, everything started to change completely with batch matrix system, which we set up in our lab. And what we did actually, we implement all these white yellow sheets which you see into computer.
We actually doubled our capacity without changing the fingerprint of the operation itself. One of the first things we did was we set up a bar coding system and a location system for all incoming raws, subcompounds, and finished goods. At the start of it was with the inventory, where we went from a manual system to putting on barcode labels, barcode locations. That's how we started off the system. We were able to reduce inventory and produce orders to our customers in a timely fashion. This is our shipping receiving department. Like I said, everything comes in, everything is put into a system. And the best part is, once we got the compounding up, we integrated it with quality control. Once QC approves it in the system, it allows us to generate a barcode label. In order to speed up the process to get orders to customers, we had them design carts for us, where the compounder would actually go to the material, and the material would be left in place for the next user to find the material. This kept inventory in place, less movement, and more control of lot numbers and product codes. And I can tell you, back in the infant days when we rolled out the first cart, this won't work, this is not good, we don't like this. Now, if you want to take somebody's cart away for a minute, you'd have a big fight on your hand, because as they got used to using the new system, computerized system, they found out the benefits of using the system and the speed. So basically, every time he makes a scan, it scans the material code, the lot number, and the location. And that material is already automatically deducted out of our inventory. So he just scored the next item to pour, and now we'll start to pour the item. Once we go in the green area, there's a tolerance. If he had an overpour, it would go into a red area. That doesn't necessarily mean the compound is incorrect, but this data is also set into our quality control department, where they can monitor and see every batch we make. And when it does go into quality control, they can also do part of their investigation into what is being made. And this has helped us to maintain that on-time delivery, or the best service we can give to our customer with a quality product. They were also able to adapt their program to fit or customize into Comax. And I saw that as a good capability. It's been a very good working relationship, working with iniTECH and Lacron, and to be able to pick up a phone or send somebody a text message to get a response in a reasonable time is very important. Every flavor fragrance company works a little differently, so you want to see information in a little different way. It's very good with kosher certifications, with any halal certifications, as we have batch-to-batch, lot-to-lot traceability. It also helps us with the FDA. We are in compliance. We also BRC certified. We are organic certified. All these areas are helped through the system because we're able to justify and prove what we do and show it down to the 4th or 6th decimal place. We can also do a product recall in less than an hour. We have proven this in audits. Matter of fact, in some we've done it in less than 10 minutes doing a total recall. With our computer database, we can trace things back in actually seconds or minutes, versus to a paper database where you'd be there for actually hours and maybe days trying to trace something back. They're very easy to work with in developing the software to our specific needs. We're constantly looking to improve. We're constantly working with Batch Matrix on the next level. How can we get better? And it didn't happen overnight, but like I said, with the right engineering group and the right system in place, you can really come a long way, and that's what Comax has done. We've built a lot of credibility into our product. Our rejection rate is really non-existent, and our turnaround rate is great. So it's so important to us that we have automated, and the Batch Matrix system has really, been the driving force to get us to where we needed to be.